And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Yes, we'll have a much slower night tonight, there, folks. I will tell you about tomorrow morning's show. Oh my God, I'm advertised for it right now. Tomorrow morning's show, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. You're not going to believe tomorrow's show in the morning. Oh my God. How about this? How about the fact that Ripple has a hub that's been around for a lot of years, and that hub has gold and silver where it's connected to the Ripple network, and you can acquire, store, convert precious metals into any currency. You heard it here first on Crypto Hulk. No other channel knows about this. All right. Yeah, we're going to go over that one. That's going to be a wow article. That'll probably take us maybe 15 minutes or so. But I can't believe this. Like, Ripple's going to have, they already have right now for sale where you can buy it, you can have it shipped, you can acquire it. Gold's going to be in the vault. I'll tell you where the vault is in tomorrow's show. Tomorrow in the morning, you're going to want to see that one. It's going to be at 6:30 a.m. in California, 9:30 a.m. In New York, in Florida, and shit down over there. You're going to have to see this one because no other channel has ever talked about this except your channel. That's why I have you pay the high member fees of $5 a month, right? Oh, man. So welcome back to the show. While the rest of the world kind of knows something's up, we already know what's up on this channel well in advance of anybody else. Okay, that's how we do things here on the Crypto Hulk channel. Let me see who was the first person here today. It was Crypto Hulk. Actually, Top Auto Detailing. What does it say here? The show is nothing but the best lives anyone could find. Your cheating wife's lies are no match to the lies you get on this channel. Top Auto Detailing, thank you for the donation to the channel. What else do you have to say? Banks, exchanges, McDonald's USA headquarters is shutting down along with massive layoffs. Better get your Big Macs while you can because they're taking down the whole house. Food, water, crypto, gold, silver, ammo, flashlights. It's all coming. I have to admit, Crypto Hulk, remember I told you, I said, if Crypto Hulk ain't worried, you ain't worried. Crypto Hulk's starting to get worried, all right? Not that we're going to lose out. I don't lose, I always win. I'm getting worried because the rate at which the government is going to try to shut us out and do all these things. Look, I'm going to tell you one final time. I win, and I go home with every fucking thing I came with. Okay, with that said, I'm concerned about how bad the government's going to be coming after us and doing all these dummy ass things to us, trying to scare us. Oh, felony charge for possession of XRP. I'll be, oh, yeah. I'm scared. I'm terrified. Oh, you know how much fucking illegal shit I've done in my life? I don't fucking care. All right. Not getting in anything specific there, buddy. Just think of the collapse. So we got Henry Brown. Henry Brown, thank you for that donation to the channel. Just think of the collapse as SAR training. Yes, Henry Brown again. Trump coin built on top of the XRP ledger 2024. We shall see. I'll tell you that. See, we got AJ here, Melt, Texas for Life, Veronica, 33. Let's got Check C, CLUL3S. Kinetic. Don't buy from a shop with cash. let's get on to the article, to the first article. Before that, I'm not. My name's Crypto Hulk. That was my name at birth. On the birth certificate, it says Crypto and then Hulk. I was about a 30-pound baby. Uh, spent most of my life in an insane asylum for lying and stealing and cheating people. Let's see what else. If I tell you to buy something, don't buy it. You'd be a fucking moron to buy something I tell you to. All right, there you go. Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy, buddy? What's up, Hulk? Trying to catch up on class. Just got back from the vacation. Sure missed you, my friend. Well, welcome back from your vacation. Must be nice. Let me turn my ringer off here so we can start this thing. Okay. What I want to let you see first before I show you this is the banks, the investment house, all around the world and stuff, they're getting all set up and ready, okay? They're not worried because they're going to be super fucking rich just like us, okay? I don't care what things look like from the news point of view. What we need to do is look at shit through my point of view, okay? I've got articles here showing you what all the world's biggest banks are doing right now. Okay, this is what we need to focus on. What are they doing? Are they afraid of crypto? Are they afraid of the lawsuit? Do they listen to these crypto shows? Like, seriously, these shows that broadcast the Ripple trial every day are so fucking stupid. Do you think JP Morgan is listening to these crypto shows talking about the court trial? They know that it's fake. That's why they're joining Ripple all around the world. And Ripple partners like Volante, Novati, stuff like that, Tranglo, Accenture, they're all joining. Nobody's worried except the people making the YouTube videos, right? Because they need their views to go up so their sponsors pay them more money. I'm just letting you know how the game goes, all right? That's why you don't hear about no fucking trial in the show, because it's fucking stupid, all right? What does this lawyer have to say? What is this one? Oh, what does this chart analysis say? No. That's so, all this stuff is so fucking embarrassing. Like, I don't even listen to that shit anymore. It's just, I'll listen to know what not to do. That's what I do. And I barely listen. I listen to maybe 2 to 3 times a week, one particular guy or another. And I just listen to it. I'm like, well, I will never do that. Promise myself, I'll never, ever, ever be like that. Okay, first article. I'm going to show you what the big dogs are up to. They're getting ready every day for a digital crypto world. This is all going blockchain and crypto. Here's the article. Wait a second. Somebody dropped it like it's hot. Captain Caveman, thank you for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. APMEX to buy gold. I don't know about that one. I haven't heard of that one. I've used JM Bullion or something like that once. I'll probably do it again. UBS. So UBS is a Ripple partner, just to put that out there. It does what's called intraday cross-border repo on a blockchain. Now, what this is what the rich are doing. They're called repo trades, and they do these each day to help balance out. I'm not a banker type person, so I'm going to be using very layman's terms, okay? But banks do this. Let me get on with the article. I'll leave it at that. It'll come up again. Today, UBS executed its first, the number one intraday cross-border repo trade with a global Asian bank. I'm going to tell you what Asian bank that is in a minute. The article doesn't want to tell you, but Crypto Hulk going to tell you. I got a gold mine of stuff ready to show you here. So UBS is like this Ripple partner, and they're doing these intraday trades on a foreign exchange in Singapore. Oh, don't hurt them, Hulk. And Singapore, you already know, is Ripple partner, by the way. So we got Ripple partner UBS and Ripple partner Singapore Exchange. Marriage made in heaven. Look, I'm going to keep going. And they're using Broadridge. Broadridge is a company, like a banker's type company. They're using Broadridge's distributed ledger repo. Oh, really? Interesting. UBS has been an early adopter of the blockchain solution, signing up in 2021. Now, intraday repo is a valuable tool to manage our liquidity usage and provides flexibility in our funding capabilities with reduced operational risk, says the Beatrice Martin, UBS Group Treasurer. Notice the word treasurer. Repurchase agreements, so here it goes, involve the sale of a bond, which is usually a treasury. Well, that word's coming up again, and a repurchase at a later date. So what UBS would do is sell off treasury bonds and then later purchase them back, okay? The net effect is similar to taking out a loan, okay? While the solution already racks up more than $1 trillion a month in trades, until now, most of these, now here's the interesting part. This is the first time this has ever happened. We're now doing repo sales where you sell off a bond and then you buy it back again. It's like taking a short-term loan. This is the first time. Let me explain why. Until now, most of the transactions were internal, enabling a group like UBS or Societe Generale Ripple Partner to ensure that it has the collateral in the correct subsidiary. Now, as Broadridge signs up more users, participants can execute external bilateral transactions such as today's with the Asian bank. So this is major because now they're using blockchain to do all this. They've never done this before. This is where we get all the money, okay? When we're pumping $1 trillion a month through this, that's fucking enormous, okay? Next, a key benefit of the DLR is that it enables greater flexibility in settlement timing, with intraday liquidity rising in importance along interest rates. The Broadridge DLR combines the workflow for the agreement, execution, and settling of transactions on the same ledger. So you don't have to use like 10 different banks to do this shit. It's all on one. This is revolutionary. This is what's going on right now behind the scenes. It reduces risks and it removes the need for reconciliations. The next step in executing on our vision of listen to this, listen where we're going at. Here's why I'm reading this article, because these people are doing stuff I don't understand. They're moving quadrillions of dollars around all the year, okay? Just a fuck ton of money. They want to transform global repo market infrastructure. Everybody, what's going on right now is the repo market is being transformed before our very eyes. And I'm reading off this to you. Yeah, it's not making Cointelegraph's front page. Okay. What we look at this show is below the water. We're looking at the iceberg below the water. Who cares what the fucking iceberg's on top? Because when the sun comes out, that shit melts. What we look for is what's at the bottom, and what's ready to come up and be this massive iceberg is this repo market is being completely redone by Ripple partner UBS. And just wait, there's like 17 other banks working with this. The article doesn't mention all that, but Crypto Hulk's going to fucking mention it. That's for sure. Okay, you're going to see, oh my God, how deep this is. Right now, I literally just touched on the surface of the iceberg of this article. Give me a little bit of time, and I'm going to show you how massive this is, where this is the first time that they've used blockchain. They're going to right now transform the global repo market as we know it. This is one of the ways where our crypto gets up to 10, 20, 30 fucking $1,000, okay? not by watching about what's going on in the fucking court trial. Look, UBS Bank is a Ripple partner. They don't give a fuck about the court trial. Do you know this? JP Morgan's all in this. Do you think JP Morgan gives a fuck about a court trial? No. ING Bank is in this. Standard Charter is in it. All these banks, they don't fucking care about a court trial. You got it? That's for all the fucking stupid people to watch those shows that report on the court trial. All the little fucking broke motherfuckers at the bottom that watch the trial every day on these YouTube shows. The rich people, they don't give a fuck about this. They already know that it's fake, just like my channel. These other channels keep continuing the bullshit every day, continue the bullshit, continue the reporting on the trial bullshit, give the latest on what Judge Sarah Netburn is doing bullshit, okay? These Societe Generale, let's get into the article because here's where it's all at. This guy, Horacio Barakat, he's the head of digital innovation at Broadridge. We are empowering leading financial institutions like UBS with the ability to dramatically lower risk and operating costs. Says here, meanwhile, UBS has embraced digital ledger technology. I'm just going to say XRP, and in this case, XDC. Get that shit, okay? With open arms. It was one of the initiators of Finality. Oh, wait a second, Crypto Hulk. You're ready to drop a big fucking bomb right now, aren't you? Yeah. So you got UBS joined with like 20 other predominantly Ripple partner banks and companies to form something called Finality. Okay. Now this article is really starting to get lit. All right. That is getting ready to launch a blockchain. Oh man, in the UK. Finality. It is recently involved in a repo transaction involving Finality and collateral management DLT HQLAX. We're going to get into that in just a minute. So you got Finality working with UBS on a blockchain also that's going to run in the UK. What they did, UBS, is they dropped a $375 million blockchain bond, the largest to date, where blockchain is the primary keeper of the entire bond. This is the first time shit ever happened, all right? That's why I'm reading this to you, because the global financial system right now has just changed because of Ripple via their partner, UBS. This is fucking huge, okay? Let me get a question, and then I'm going to go into the next article that relates to this. Ampex, okay, we're still talking about that. All right, let's go to the next article right here. Copy. Clinton Johnston, thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate that. All this news that I bring up, I'm showing you what the huge whales are doing. I don't care about a court trial. It means fucking nothing to me. Goldman Sachs, which is a pretty much Ripple partner in a way. I'll show you later, maybe. Santander, definitely Ripple partner, and UBS. They are working together. So in a way, they're partners. So we got Goldman, Santander, and UBS, all Ripple partners. They're in a trial of blockchain repo settlement. They just did it, okay? So it's a trial. And they're working with Finality, heavy Ripple connections with that, and R3, which is XDC crypto. And they're working with what's called HQLA. Let me see if you got that. Okay. Let me do this here. Let's take a little peek. Okay. So let's scroll down and go through this article just a little. When did this happen? This happened in December, about a few months back. Today, it was announced that blockchain settlement firm Finality and DLT Collateral Management Solution, HQLA, tested a repo transaction with Banco Santander, Ripple partner, Goldman Sachs and UBS, both Ripple partners in here. Next paragraph, finality. What is that? It was started with UBS, but also 17 major financial institutions, including Santander and UBS, Ripple partners. They will use settlement crypto backed by central bank money when it launches next year. So some point this year, this thing's going to launch, okay? Hence, the proof of concept involved a simulation by using cash on a ledger. Gee, I wonder what ledger that is with all these Ripple companies. God, I have no idea. Finality reduces risk by speeding up payment. Oh, what? To 2 to 5 seconds like Ripple? And removing the risk of commercial bank money. It has already been recognized as a systemically important payment system in the UK. Everybody listen, this is important. We are going to have a financial emergency crisis in this country. I've already told you that like about 3 years ago. I've been telling you it's coming. The president will declare an emergency. Letting you know. No other channel tells you this. I always predict this shit years in advance. So you guys have plenty of time to do what you got to do, but don't wait till the last minute, right? You've got this finality, Ripple partnership with 17 banks. The government is calling it systemically important. Here's my call, and I'm going to call it. I've called it from day one. We are going to have a black swan crash. The United States government's going to go into an emergency declaration. They're shutting down all these exchanges and shit like that. The government treasury is going to take Ripple. It's not going on no stock exchange. All these fucking dummy asses have no fucking clue. Because Ripple and their proprietary information and the escrow are going to be considered, Crypto Hawk's calling it, systemically important payment system. There you have it. The United Kingdom already has called it. I'm calling it now for the United States, okay? That's how this shit goes down. So if you're out there buying like Ripple stock and PolySign, the government's taking that shit. You got it. They're systemic. For PolySign to hire somebody, I got to write this down because the channel's going to get zapped. Hold on. In order to work at PolySign, let me tell you something. You need this kind of a government clearance. I'm not going to say the word. This is like very serious, okay? What does that tell you about that company? With Ripple, they've all had to sign non-disclosure agreements with the government. Why do you think that is? Because it's the government that started Ripple and PolySign and all these companies. Yes, it is. Very good, Crypto Hulk. You got the right answer, okay? All these shots I'm calling right here. What you should have done, instead of dumping all that money into Ripple and PolySign and all that dumb shit, the government's taking that shit. I'm just letting you know. You're going to be so fucked because you could have bought and you're going to lose out on literally hundreds of millions of dollars from the XRP and the XLM and the XDC because you wanted to get some PolySign shit. You're not going to, the government's taking that shit, dude. Systemically important payment system. You're not keeping your PolySign shares or your Ripple shares, none of that shit, okay? Go ahead, think you are. You can think all you want, okay? But when we have a national emergency, that shit's going bye-bye to the government. Systemically important, okay? Just letting you know in advance. We're going to go down to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th paragraph. Number 5, 5th. It's a very, very important paragraph. Let's see here. Oh, Peter Pan's back. Cool. Let me see what we got going on here. Peter Pan gifted 5 Crypto Hulk memberships. Who are the people? Roby Rhodes, Roz Loons, Chad Kyle, Showbiz. Welcome to the channel as a member. You guys can ask questions. I'll try to answer them. You could goof off on the show, whatever you want. Just be polite and shit. You can talk about whatever you want. Just don't really fucking distract people. Great reset by Worst Economic Forum. Oh, well, I got it. Yeah. Ty Boswell. Thanks for that donation, Ty. Very much appreciated. Oh, we got another one. RCM Cap 12. Thanks for your donation to the channel greatly. Hulk, thanks for all your efforts. And then Rich. Actually, that's right. Major Payne gifted a membership to Sherelle. I think it's now the second time she's got a membership. Somehow she got the system rigged. I remember like a few days ago or a month or whatever it was, she got one. Clinton Johnston. Thank you for that. Sal Arena. Thank you for that donation. That's a name that's been around for a while. So let me see, make sure I got everybody. Bitcoin buys car. Government didn't take Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, etc. Maybe escrow goes to the government, but company goes public. Yeah, it's something kind of like that. Anything that's vital, Ripple won't have. So it's kind of like Superman with kryptonite, right? It's not quite the same. But another thing now with your logic is that the government wouldn't take Amazon because then it has to run Amazon. We all know how fucked up that's going to be. The government, well, just like the government did with, was it Twitter? They'd have like the three-letter agencies like working inside of Twitter. We all know when they censored Donald Trump and stuff, you'd have the three-letter agencies. The federal blank of investigation had officers inside Twitter. They had their own offices in there running shit. So that's another thing. Like when the government wouldn't take Amazon and Microsoft because the government doesn't create shit. Okay, they can't. The way governments think, they can't create shit. So they take it. All right. Like imagine if our government bought Amazon, it'd be like bankrupt because the government's bloated out, it has all these fucked up policies. It would just be a fucking disaster. They know it too. What they'd want to do is have an officer or an office with a group of people from the government inside Amazon, watching everything, collecting proprietary secret information, these kinds of things. Yeah, they don't want to take it over because they got to look at how fucked up our government is now. We're so much in debt. Our government would run Amazon into the ground, would run Microsoft into the ground, and guess what? There would be a national security problem, wouldn't there? So they wouldn't take those companies necessarily. Now with Ripple, they're going to take what they need. So any other proprietary ways that they've done shit since 2014, the government's going to know all the secrets. How'd you do this? How'd you do that? How'd you start the company? They're going to take all the important shit that they need and then leave Ripple as just like a regular bank, just like JP Morgan or Mellon or something. Ripple will have custody, just like BNY Mellon has custody, but they're going to take all the good top stuff. And then you're just gonna be left with like a BNY Mellon, which ain't bad. They got 44 trillion in customer assets. That's good, but it's not gonna be like the Ripple that we know it. That's the superstar champ. Because I'll tell you what, the government started Ripple. In my opinion, that's what I really think. Garrett, thanks for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. And then Me Too, or Mateo gifted Benjamin a membership. So let's welcome the channel with that. So let me read this paragraph in this article here. Finality uses an enterprise version of the Ethereum blockchain, and HQLA uses R3 Corda, which is XDC crypto. Get that shit. So the transaction is cross-chain with different technologies. Adhera is the Finality technology partner and the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance standard for cross-chain transactions was used. This is Finality's third cross-chain trial after simulating the settlement of a bond issuance with NatWest, I'm pretty sure Ripple partner, Santander, Ripple partner, Nivora, don't know if that's a Ripple partner, as well as transactions intraday foreign exchange swap with Fintium, which also runs on Corda, which is XDC. Get that shit. Down below in the second to the last paragraph, we see Goldman Sachs is all up in this, and they got good ties with Ripple. Let me tell you. They mentioned JP Morgan, Ripple partner, BNY Mellon, one of the first partners of Ripple, okay? Citibank, Ripple partner, BNP Paribas, Ripple partner. You seeing what we got going on here with this? Now all of a sudden everything's coming back to XDC and XRP and all the same players. You notice all the same players are in this? Citibank, BNP Paribas, Mellon, JP Morgan, they're all Ripple partners working together to get the trading of the world done. Okay, all the big players. We aren't getting rich until they get rich. Got it? They haven't even got their exchanges set up yet. That's what people are like, well, why is the price so low? Because you're not watching Crypto Hulk channel, number one. That's your biggest fuck up right there. And then number two, I'm showing you why right now. They're linking up their foreign exchange with crypto as we speak. UBS Bank is doing this along with JP Morgan. They're all in on it together. This is the very first time in the world that repo swaps are being done on a blockchain. All the other exchanges are going to be doing this too. It might take a little while, maybe a year or something like that before all this shit really takes off and we're fucking crazy loaded rich. I mean, it could happen 3 months from now. I mean, it depends on how fast these fuckers want to do it, honestly. Okay. Now, let's get into the next article. This is from 2017. It's a Yahoo Finance page. And all I'm going to show you on this one is very simple. Spartacus, keep holding and don't let him shake you out. And keep listening to Hulk. He is a good man. Thank you for that donation and the testimony that you gave. Of course, I'm a good man. I want to make sure all you guys are rich. Showing you all this solid news. What I just sent you is a Ripple Finance page. It says, this is like 6 years ago. Yeah. More than 75 banks are now on Ripple's blockchain network. That was 6 years ago. If we scroll down to the third paragraph, last sentence, you'll see UBS right there. They're talking about, these are all Ripple clients. The Bank of America, RBC, Reserve Bank of Canada, maybe, I don't know what that is. Standard Chartered, Ripple partner. Then they mentioned UBS, Ripple partner right there. Now, this one's a big one. This is fucking massive, all right? Let me copy paste this one. You're going to fucking love it. They mentioned Broadridge, okay? Broadridge is a major player in this. And I'm going to show you why it's a major player. Here's the Broadridge's page, LTX Enhanced. Here we go. Listen to this very closely. This one sentence I'm going to read is going to tell you it all. LTX enhances data-driven corporate bond trading capabilities with Amazon Web Service. Oh, God. Wait till you see what I'm going to show you next. And the veterans already know what Crypto Hulk's going to show. First paragraph right here, we see Amazon Web Service. Well, what possibly is Crypto Hulk going to show us? This is fucking massive. Give me a second. This is almost going to make you cry. Because you're going to know, Crypto Hulk, dang, man, you are so right on the target. Thanks for teaching us this stuff. Look at this next article. This is an actual Amazon Web Service page. And what do we got at the top of the page? Amazon Web Service Partner Profile Ripple. Oh, shit. It explains how Amazon works with RippleNet, how Amazon works with Ripple's Xcurrent, processing real-time payments, how Amazon works with XRapid, how Amazon works with XVIA. Amazon talks about RippleNet's use cases. Amazon talks about RippleNet members, Santander, Canadian Bank, Kodak Mahindra Bank, Itaú Unibank Brazil, Instarem Singapore, BTEC Brazil, Zipper, on and on, Airwallex Australia, SEB Bank Sweden, SBI Japan, Siam Commercial Bank Thailand, on and on. Fuck yeah, Crypto Hulk. Next article. So we're dealing with R3. We've already went over R3 Corridor. They mentioned R3, which is XDC. And here's your proof right here. If we look at this article, it says Ripple lurks. Now, I've shown this before. This is 2021, about 2 years ago, almost, yeah. Ripple lurks as R3 and Finality. Finality is the AKA, also known as XRP killer. No, it's not. Whoever wrote this article, I want to clown him. Rick Steves. Rick Steves, you are a dumb fuck for writing this article. But I still use your article in my show, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So they're trying to show that R3 is linked up with Finality and they're a Ripple killer. No, R3 is a Ripple partner. In 2016 or 17, I think 16, R3 and Ripple became partners. Yes, they're using Ripple technology, and years later, yes, they did split, but still, R3 is a Ripple partner. Finality, I'm going to show you all of Finality's partners. They're like all Ripple partners. So, Rick, you don't know what you're talking about. So still, here's the connection, though. R3 and Finality are working together. The XDC crypto is all up in this, everybody. So if you want XDC, I'd suggest getting that shit now before it goes up. In the first, second, third paragraph, you'll see the word treasury again, treasury teams. So what we got going on they're talking about FX swaps, foreign exchange swaps. We were just kind of talking about that with repo swaps, like repo purchases and stuff. R3 is involved in this kind of financial stuff. I'll call it that. Whereas Ripple is more of a payments crypto. They have a great ledger that R3 can run on to do its job. See, remember, the XRP ledger is the highway of all highways. Everybody gets to drive on it, okay? You can be a Porsche, a Volkswagen, a smart car, whatever. You can even be a Toyota Prius, one of my favorite cars in the world to blow up. So there's that article. Let me check the comment section and I'll go to the next one. Peter Pan. Did I read off? Peter Pan gave 5 people memberships. Wait, MKP. Hold on, I got some. And if I read it off already, I'll read it off again. MKP, welcome to the video live stream today. Brand new member. Peter Pan gave 5 people memberships. We got Knox Bill. Welcome, Knox. Welcome, Black Rivers. XRP is boss. Then we got Eugene Berardi, William Oil, and then Crypto Canuck. I thought Crypto Canuck already had a membership. Sergio Morales. Actually crying. You're so right. Amazon has been watching the Crypto Hulk. Sergio, thanks for your donation to the channel. I'm just showing you guys. That first article I read had none of these connections showing. My job is to pull out articles and show you all the gold nuggets, okay? I'm trying to show you how all these top global banks, they're working with the XRP crypto and the XDC. I'm not fucking worried. Nobody's worried about a lawsuit, about the court trial. No one's worried about the court trial except these dumb fucks on YouTube that talk about it every fucking show, okay? Got to get more ratings. Got to get more ratings. Got to get my sponsors to pay me more by talking about dumb shit. Hey, look, I don't mind more customers and stuff on my channel, but I'm not going to talk about dumb shit to get it, okay? I have something called standards. Shredder gifted 5 Crypto Hulk memberships. Oh. Nabil is the first one. Daniel's the next one, Daniel Lyon. Lola World is the third. Dane H was gifted by Shredder, aka Galactosta. And then Leandre Holder is the last one. Cool. Hulk, I've been here for a year. Finally got bank issues straightened out to buy membership. Oh. Well then cool. Yeah, Island Girl at Not a Zip. You kill me. Let's go back to the articulo, the next one. You're gonna love it. This one you'll truly love. It's confirmation. It's showing you exactly where we need to be. Let me paste this. You're gonna love it. Nomura. Nomura is a Japanese company. Nomura invests in Finality, institutional blockchain payments platform. Listen, I want you to listen. We have a platform for payments called Finality. Let's listen to who is involved with Finality, and then I'll let you figure out what blockchain you think it is. Number one, ING Financial, Ripple Partner. Lloyd's Bank, not sure if they're Ripple Partner. Mizuho, Japan, Ripple Partner. MUFG, fifth largest bank in the world, out of Japan, and Ripple Partner. The NASDAQ is a part of Finality. The NASDAQ is also very much a business partner of R3, which is XDC. Get that shit, right? Santander, Ripple Partner. Nomura, Ripple Partner. SMBC, not sure if they are. State Street, not sure who they're associated with. UBS, Ripple Partner. Barclays, Ripple Partner. BNY Mellon, oldest bank in the United States, 44 trillion assets. Ripple Partner, BNY Mellon. You've got CIBC, Canada's bank, Ripple Partner, Commerce Bank. I had a little issue finding the Credit Suisse. I think, aren't they bankrupt? Ripple Partner, and then KBC. Do you see a common theme there? Okay, there you have it. That's who I think made that platform with UBS and Finality and all that stuff. It's basically XRP, you guys, and XDC. Next article you're going to love. I'm going to buy some silver, I think, this weekend. Next. Here we have an article. Look at this article from 2018. Now this is important now. Remember in the first article, it talked about an Asian bank, and it mentioned it about 2 to 3 times in the article. I did some research. I found out who is the Asian bank that UBS and all of Finality is working with. It's the MAS, the Monetary Authority of Singapore. We discovered it. Bingo. Now, what do we know about Singapore? Ripple has connections with Singapore that are so deep. Ripple has been in Singapore from day one, everybody. Just going to let you know that right now. This whole thing with Singapore, they are tied in deep, okay? Like you have no idea. Like since 2014, 15, from day one, okay? There's something to that, and I don't know why all of a sudden they're linked up. I don't know why in America we're suing them, but in Singapore, they're like peas and carrots with Ripple, okay? It's very interesting. Yeah, JP Morgan over there, BNY Mellon over there. It's all going down to Singapore, okay? They're like half Chinese, like the communists. So I don't understand like what's going on, but let me get into this article. I'm just going to read. Here's the title. UBS, which is Ripple Partner Bank, and the MAS, Monetary Authority of Singapore, they team up on FX, which is foreign exchange. So they're a team, again. It says here, UBS is launching a partnership with Monetary Authority of Singapore. You believe this? We've got Ripple, who has already made partnerships with the country of Singapore. Can you imagine that? And our government, see, here's how fake the trial is. Here's why I cannot report on this fucking fake trial. Like other people that make these fucked up channels on YouTube, they can report every day on the trial. You see, here we have Ripple, a Ripple partner called UBS, and they're partnering with Singapore. Ripple itself has already partnered with Singapore in the past since like 2015. Why is our government suing Ripple? Like in 2015, our government sued Ripple again. It's called the Ripple Settlement Agreement. I already went over this, court documents and everything. Why is it that our government is always suing us and our country, our companies go overseas and they make great business partners all around the world? It's almost as if they're trying to not let this happen in America. That's how it looks to me. Maybe not let it happen till the very end. And that's all for liquidity purposes. I'm calling that one too. You have to spread this liquidity all around the world. The reason they went overseas, Ripple and all these other countries, because America's the richest country. And if we buy up all the crypto, this shit ain't going to work. Does this make sense to you now? It should make very clear sense. Crypto Hulk, why can't we buy this? Nah, okay. America could buy up all the crypto and there'd be none left for the rest of the world. Or we won't really buy it up. We will buy it to the point where XRPs are at $100,000 and the rest of the world can't afford that shit. So what Ripple has been doing is spreading liquidity of XRP all around the world to make sure every country gets a fair amount and this and that. That's why all this is happening. This article is very interesting. I'm not going to read it, but I would highly suggest you read it because you got Citibank. Everybody's tied in. Let me go to the next article. And all of this comes from that first article that I read. I can get one article like that and find a gold mine like today's show. These are all the whales. What I'm showing you now is whale stuff. Okay, foreign exchange with Singapore, the banks. Other channels don't report on this shit because it's not about like something famous or whatever. So they just ignore it. Guns Donovan, thanks for the deep dive. This is truth. What do we got here? The title: Ripple supports Singapore's fintech hub and with aspirations with a new office. So check this out. 6 years ago, it says Ripple put a new office into Singapore. Okay. They've been there a long time. Next article. Going to copy and paste this. Here's this article. Ripple and Tranglo, Singapore's partnership scales to new heights. What we got going on is this. The government of Singapore allowed Tranglo to come into the country. So they basically are working with Tranglo. The government of Singapore is basically working with Ripple and Tranglo in Singapore. And from what I understand, Ripple, this article is from like 2 years ago. From what I know from the article here, Ripple owns 40% of Tranglo, by the way. Okay. So the Singapore government is working with Tranglo and Ripple. Next article is this. It's a list of 25 banks that are partners with Ripple. We'll go through these right now. I'm going to burn through them quick. It relates to the show. Bank of America doesn't relate to the show. Bank of New York Mellon. That's in my show tonight. Number three, Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group. Ripple Partner, they were in my show tonight. Citibank, founded in 1812. Commerce Bank was in my show tonight. I think along with Citibank. Commerce Bank's number five. So they're in with finality. Deutsche Bank, I don't think was in the show tonight. HSBC. Number 8, Morgan Stanley. Number 9, National Australian Bank. 10, Royal Bank of Canada. That's the RBC right there. They're in finality. They're in tonight's show, tied in with Ripple. SEB is number 11. Societe Generale. Ripple partner, by the way. I don't think they were in today's show. Number 13, Toronto Dominion Bank. Barclays, they were in the show tonight. They are a Ripple partner. All these banks here are Ripple partners. BBVA, Commonwealth Bank, Credit Suisse. They were in today's show. Credit Suisse, Ripple, or these are all R3 partners. I'm sorry. R3 partners are all the ones I'm naming right now because we had R3 tied in. So I'm trying to show you. I made a mistake by saying, well, they are Ripple partners as well. They're both, actually. They are. All these companies here are pretty much both, but I'm just showing you the R3 ones right here. Goldman Sachs, R3 partner. JP Morgan's tied in with R3 as partnering. Royal Bank of Scotland is also a Ripple and an R3. They're all the same. State Street shows as an R3 partner. UBS Bank, Ripple partner and R3 partner. Mizuho Bank, that's in the finality. That was in the show tonight. Ripple partner. Nordea, UniCredit, that's an Italian bank. That was not in the show tonight. So there you have it. There's all 25. Those are R3 companies that are R3 partners. And that's it for all of the articles that I have. The next one I have, I'm getting ready to do a show on tomorrow morning. You're going to love this. This will be an absolute gem of a show. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to show you how Ripple, when you work with Ripple, you get access to them delivering gold to you. I want to figure out how to get with Ripple and become a payment provider so I can be working with Ripple. But you can get gold sent to you, you can store gold, and you can convert precious metals into cryptocurrency or any currency. What? Oh, we're going over this. No other shows talked about that except Crypto Hulk. And if you can afford the $5, I'm just kidding. You can watch it for free, but if you want to pay $5, I'd appreciate it for the month. Then you get to ask me questions. There's a lot of smart people on the channel here. They're way smarter than me on shit, all right? Joseph Bankhead, thanks for your donation to the channel. At Crypto She-Hulk, I like Hulk to stay on topic. I don't even want recognition or distractions. Stay into the news and his views, but thanks a billion. Okay, so that'll be it. Where are we at? 53 minutes? Okay. Semper Fi, always and forever. You got that right, mate. Convert into yuan. It's gold backed now. Good night, Hulk. I'll be up for another couple hours, maybe 2.5. I got the Ripple gold and silver kind of thing story going on, but I got to find a couple more to add to that because that's not a big article. It'll take us about 10 minutes to go over it. I can maybe do 15. It's very interesting. You'll be like, wow, I never heard about this. Yeah, I haven't heard about it. I just found about it today. It was like a discovery. I'm like, holy shit. And they've had it for a long time. You have no idea. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Tomorrow's show's going to be great. Mr. Mister says, thanks for the info, Hulk. It's always appreciated. Morning shows are always hard to watch. I know. And it's too fucking, I got to get up at 5:15 to make these shows. But, yeah. Oh, they're going to put the crown on my tooth. So finally, this drama shit's going to be over. They had to get a titanium one or whatever. And because he says I probably grind a lot and I probably got strong jaws or something. I don't know. But that should be done tomorrow. So I'm going to look at I don't know about an evening show tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get done with the dentist, come home, look up news and stuff, post a show, and then so tomorrow's PM show is 50-50. I don't know. Depends on when I get done with all this stuff. But anyway, tomorrow's morning show is gonna be good. Guaranteed. Gonna love it. All right. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all in my next program.